Down in old Melbourne 4 harlots do dwell, the 4 daily papers that we know so well. The Sun and the Herald, the Argus and Age, just 4 little birds in the one gilded cage. What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers early in the morning? 4 workers one crib time sat down in a bunch. They were reading their papers and eating their lunch when the oldest, a fella called Militant Mick, says, "The lies that they print, why they fair make me sick." Now the front page is full of the wars, hot and cold, that are helping the millionaires pile up more gold, and appeals to us workers to please do our bit. He turns over the page as the boys all say, "Shit!" What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers early in the morning? The second page holds all the editor's thoughts on how to smash unions by using the courts, and how to make money by growing more wool. He turns over the page as the boys yell out, "Bull!" 3, 4 and 5 are for killers and drunks, and the follies bergère in their transparent trunks. The rapes and divorces, the scandal and shock. He turns over the page as the boys shout out, "Cock!" Six is the page for the Toorak to do, who's getting married and who is up who, and the frantic old antics of the socialite sluts. He turns over the page and the boys all say, "Nuts!" What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers early in the morning? The next 15 pages for the births and the deaths. Use chlorophyll toothpaste to sweeten your breaths. Buy from Foy and Gibson, Meyer or Buck. He turns over the page as the boys mutter. The back page says Jan's a good thing for the cup, or maybe Morse Code if they smarten him up, or they might all dead heat, that's if none of them falls. He turns over the page and they all shout out, "Balls!" Now listen here, comrades, this press isn't free. It's bought by the bosses for hard LSD. This I must tell you, no matter what comes, its sole use for us is for wiping our bums. So they folded their papers and cut them up small, put a string through the corner, hung them up on the wall, and in this way found a use for each page of the Herald and Argus, the Sun and the Age. The following Tuesday a letter they read from the acting director of sewage, who said, "Dear sirs, the papers you flushed down the drain are corrupting my turds, so don't do it again." What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers early in the morning? Now the moral of this is quite easy to see. If we want a press that really is free, that will help all us workers get out of the mess, we must pitch in and fight for the working class press. What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers? What shall we do with the daily papers? Early